All right, welcome. Hello, Vicki and John Downey here in our living rooms, coming to you live. This is so exciting. We're excited to share about our side business, but it is not a side business for us any longer. This is our main source of income. So I know a friend invited you on to this Zoom for more information about our business, and we're going to jump right into that. But we do like to kind of kick it off and tell you a little bit more about us. And a friend of mine had shared Neora with me, and just one product had me try it, and I was skeptical. I definitely felt my skin felt a little bit better. I definitely didn't see a change, but I gave the product back to her, the night cream back to her, and was a complete no. We'd had different businesses before, and I don't know what was eating at me. I didn't want my friend to get me. So I know how it feels to be invited on something like this. And maybe some of you are looking at this for the first time. There's our dog, Kuma, by the way. We really do work from home. This isn't a fake background. Sometimes you see fake background. But, I didn't want her to get me, but there's nothing to get. That's not why your friend invited you. Truly, they care about you. They may also have just met you at work and know that side gigs are the new way of bringing in extra income. And honestly, for me, when I first started, that's what it was. I saw the information, came home to my husband, John, shared it with him. And I'm going to let John share the story because he was the voice of reason for the two of us getting started.
So that's a liar right there. She didn't come home and tell me about it. So what had happened was I was working nights. So at the time, I had a full-time job, and I was really busy. And I was a policeman with the Los Angeles Police Department. And I generally, throughout my career, worked nights. So I was working at night, and Vic had seen this. It's something basically what you're going to see. And she was so excited about it. She calls me at work, and at the time when she called, I couldn't really get into it with her. I told her, Vic, I'm busy, I'm doing my thing. And so we'll talk about it later when I get home. So she didn't wait till I got home. She did actually call me at work because she was so excited about it and what she had seen. And it was kind of one of those things that, like Vic said earlier, we had our own businesses before. And we were always waiting for the perfect business because we had the conventional brick and mortar business before I became a policeman. And that was a great learning experience for us. And it was difficult. It had a lot of pitfalls because it was a standard conventional business. And so we always thought, hey, we're going to get back in business again, but it's going to be the right business, one that we can run from our home, run from our phone or computer or laptop or tablet, and we can run it anywhere in the world because we're not tied down to a location. And so when Vic saw what we're going to share with you guys, she truly was really excited about it. And then when I finally got home early in the morning, she wanted to tell me about it. I just wanted to get a couple hours sleep. So I was able to get a couple hours sleep. Then Vicki told me about it, and then I kind of got excited because I think this was what we were not only kind of hoping for, but honestly what we've been praying for.
Yeah. So we're going to jump right into the PowerPoint. I hope I'm doing it right. Maybe John.
I don't know what just happened right there.
I don't know what I did. All right. So here we go. The name of our company is Neora, and people are talking about Neora. We're in all types of magazines, not because we're paying to be in those. Anybody can pay for an advertisement. It's because our products work, and then people are sharing them with friends. And editors of these magazines that you see on here, I don't even need to read them all for you, are finding out about the product, trying it themselves, and picking it as the editor's choice and putting in the magazines. So truly, that's the best type of advertising you could get, is word of mouth. And our products are all first to market. That's what's huge to me, that we can't be copied. We're holistic, plant-based, botanically based products. And we have barriers of entry, and we'll talk about that with each of our products. So that's where the can't be copied part comes in. And John's going to share a little bit about that when we talk about the business. I'm sharing about our products because maybe you're just curious about the products at this point. So here's some pictures of before and afters of our friends. This is my friend Anna. This is her 2-week results of just the night cream. Again, botanical, plant-based, holistic products. This is my friend Jess, and our friend Lorene is on here tonight. I saw her, and this is her stepdad. And really, when I saw these pictures, we got started, like John said. I trusted his opinion. I knew he said, we can't miss this. I thought, okay, that's for sure. We're not going to miss this. But I was still skeptical. It's funny how our head works that way. And this is what brought it from my head to my heart. When I saw Jess's photos, and this was about 4 months of him using the product, and he was using a cream from his dermatologist. Guys, that left photo is what he was using from a dermatologist. And this is 30 days. You should see how he looks now. Amazing. And, it's for all ethnicities. We have a big Asian team growing in the Asia Pacific. So look at this, day 1 and day 19, truly amazing. The Belle on the right-hand side, only 6 days. And look how the discoloration is less for her. And black skin, right? So many of my black friends are like, Vicki, where are my people? I want to see my people. And I remember saying, well, one of my friends, Kay, I said to her, well, let's take your before and after photos. And look at this. Look at the texture change on the left, right? The lines on the forehead. And look at the right. Definitely discoloration is being fixed with our products. This is our son. You guys, we got clearance from him that we could share these with the general public, but he was using also products from his dermatologist. We had taken him to have laser refractive surgery even. And there goes Kumi. He gets excited about John's photos too. But see how red he is in the before picture on the top? That's how he looked. Because I've had friends say, well, I see a lot of pictures where they're red and then they're less red. And I'll say, exactly. That's what's happening. It's calming the skin because of the botanical ingredients. And I've had people with very sensitive skin that Neora is all they can use. Here's more photos. Look at the results there. I really don't need to point things out. You guys can see for yourself. I'm getting some notifications, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear us. Definitely text John while I'm talking, because I'll get totally distracted if for some reason you can't hear us too well. This is my friend Barbie on the left. We can't make medical claims with our products, you guys, but you can see what's going on here. And she even put on her own photos, a 20-year fight, 30-day win. This was only 30 days with Neora, and you should see her now. Incredible. And that's our daughter on the right-hand side. She battled adult acne, and that's what our acne pads did for her. Our eye patches and eye serum are incredible. I have to say I am addicted to both products. This is actually showing the eye patches, but if you start at the top and then take your eyes down to the bottom picture and kind of skip the middle if you want and go top again to the bottom, you really see the change, and that's within 20 minutes. It's super hydrating the under eye area, and it actually has a molecule from our Princeton lab that's also repairing the under eye area. And here's John. We love to throw this in because we also love to have fun in Neora. So he's just showing you the masculine way of wearing eye patches. Oh, I left this photo in again. It was so good. And this is our friend Teresa. Actually, she doesn't live too far away from us, but she also dealt with so many issues with discoloration. And I wish I could tell you what she had medically, but again, we can't make medical claims. You can see for yourself what the product's done. And she won our $3,000 contest at Neora, where the general public voted, and she won $3,000. We have that going on. It's our 90-day challenge, and you could enter that as a customer or a brand partner. Here's our firming cream. So you can see this woman is very thin. She doesn't need to lose weight, but after having several babies, the skin has been stretched out. And I'm sorry if this is TMI for some people, but this is real life. And our firming cream has changed everything for her and given her confidence back. Same with the booty, I apologize. But this is a registered nurse on the East Coast. Her name is Erin. I love her dearly. And look at her results. Amazing, incredible with our firming cream. Our hair care product, Prolux, is here. And here's some results after one use, you guys. This is incredible. So you see the curls on the left are more defined after just one use of our Prolux system. On the right is my friend Wendy. She says she has a chia pet head, and she had to have Brazilian blowouts with, and those of you women that have very curly hair know that, and so she has made her Brazilian blowout last way longer, saving her a ton of money. She's not needing a keratin treatment. Our mask truly does replace all of that for people. Here's a more thinner hair, you know, just it's for every hair type. I want to show you also our clinical trials of our IntelliGray ingredient, patented, trademarked. Nobody else can copy it, and you see the results there. What it's doing, it's bringing the pigment back at the root. Here's John again. Again, love to show pictures of people that we know, so you know this isn't made up, this isn't Photoshop. That's John on the top and the bottom. If you take your eyes again at the top, look to the left. You see he had some gray coming in. He doesn't mind. He talks about it. He didn't mind the gray. Did you want to talk about that? But then I'm sitting here, why am I talking for John? But the bottom, look at the less gray.
Yeah, I didn't really mind the gray. I thought it made me look distinguished. So I was kind of settling. But if I had the choice between having hair that's graying and hair that's still black, I'd rather take the black. I'd rather have more pepper than salt in it, as I say. And you can see, like Vic was saying, if you look at the bottom picture, especially on the left side of your picture there, you can see how much darker it is. And when you see it like in person and really like, because Vic's always showing my head in person. So when you really look at it, you can see down to the root, down to the surface, the scalp. You can see there is where the darker hairs are coming out, where it was once gray. And you can actually see it in the bottom picture. You can see like some of the hairs are gray at the end, and you look halfway through the strand, it's actually black again. So
yeah, pretty amazing stuff.
It's shocking how well it works.
And here's more at what it's doing. And again, we can't make medical claims, but that's our friend Chad in the upper left. And that is Jess, the one on the right, Lorene's stepdad on the right. And he actually had cancer treatment. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing that. But look how his hair is coming in darker. Isn't that amazing? Truly. So we have superior quality ingredients, and everything's based on science. We have clean formulas. A lot of people really, really care these days about no dirty ingredients. So you can get a full list if you so choose of our ingredients, and you're going to be so happy with what we put in our products. When it comes to our wellness products, same thing. We have 360 degrees of wellness. We're not just skincare. So we're going to go into that. We have our brain health supplement here. This was our first wellness product. And I have to say, if you pulled every brand partner, that's what they call us. We're not a distributor. We're not a consultant. We are brand partners. We're partnering with the company and helping brand the product to the marketplace. That's how you're finding out about this, word of mouth. And EHT, if you pulled every brand partner, because we've done it on our team, and asked what their favorite product is. They love the skincare products because it's giving them confidence, but EHT is helping with memory, focus, recall. A lot of us have aging parents that are having issues with that. My mom's had a 180-degree turnaround. She's 80, gonna be 83 next week. And it's unbelievable. Talk to me after. I'd love to chat with you more. Talk to your brand partner about their own personal EHT testimony. It is the #1 product between all brand partners.
Yeah, and if I can add one thing about the brand, about the brain supplement here, this EHT, is you see a lot of them advertised right now on television. And there's a ton of it being advertised, especially on like late night and whatnot. But none of them, not a single one, were developed by Princeton University.
Yeah, exactly.
Over 20 years of research at Princeton University.
And that's what got our attention. My dad actually has his PhD from Princeton. So when we found out that an Ivy League university had come to Neora, that's how it happened. It wasn't Neora going to Princeton. Princeton's lab, Signum Biosciences, came to us, you guys, because of our track record, our success, and said, we're scientists. We don't know how to market this product, but we know the world needs to know about it. Will you market it? And and the rest is history. It's amazing. And Youth Factor was our next product. And you see here on the left-hand side, Our products also are multifunctional. So our night cream is multifunctional. It has so many quality ingredients that do multiple things in it. And same with our Youth Factor product. It is actually has several ingredients to help with your cellular health. So your mitochondria, it's bringing back energy to the powerhouse of every cell, which is the mitochondria. It's helping you be more, when you eat, your great foods that you're trying to eat, have those be more bioavailable so your body absorbs them instead of excreting them out. It's got superfoods, antioxidants, amazing. So, but it also has a complex in it called NAA that actually helps the skin. So that's what these photos, because we can't show the inside of your body very well, but the Youth Factor tablet and drink, look what it also has done for hair. So this is prior to our Prolux coming out. The left-hand side is our friend Leslie Hawker. And look at the change in her hair. She's much, I'm not supposed to say the word thin, but look, you guys can see for yourself. Look at her hair. It appears thicker, right? And same with the right-hand photo of the gentleman there. And it was only after 30 days of our Youth Factor. The skin, look at this. This is our friend Paul Wyatt. He did not use any of the skincare products, and he just used Youth Factor. And look at that. That is 30 days later. Amazing. We also have our pre and probiotic. I know Betty Fox is on this Zoom and watching, and you've got to hear her story. She also had cancer treatments and had a very upset gut. And even though she was taking probiotics, that's what this is, a pre and probiotic. She was taking a probiotic. It was so strong for her. And I know we were together, on her journey, and she would wind up in the hospital so many times. And when Prolistic came out, it did wonders for her tummy. I know, Betty, I hope you don't mind. This isn't Betty's photos, but this is what happened. She told me that her belly, she had way less bloating within just a few days. And that's what you're seeing here. Less bloat. You're putting that good probiotic in your gut. And so it's remaining in there. And ours has the two most widely researched strains of probiotics, and we have a prebiotic, which is the fuel for your probiotics, and then it helps reproduce in the gut, and it stays alive to do all the good that it's supposed to be doing, unlike other probiotics that are killed off in the stomach and in the intestines. Ours stays alive. And then we have our sleep and energy chews. You definitely have to talk to your brand partner more about those. This has helped our family so much. The sleep chews, within minutes, I'm able to fall asleep, where John says, you know what, you used to toss and turn, you're waking me up in the night, and now I don't do that anymore, to him. And the energy chews, our son's an Olympic weightlifter, and he swears by our energy chews, just gives him a nice sustained energy. He doesn't have to be on those chemical drinks that none of us should be on. These are all natural, plant-based, has adaptogens in it, just truly amazing. And so I'm about to turn it over to John to share the business side, but what's so special is that we have products that fall in this category of health and wellness. That's that $4.2 trillion space. And when you're looking at businesses, you want to be with a company that has products in a super healthy and thriving industry, such as beauty and wellness. And honestly, that 45% side gig, it's way higher than that. It is 2020 now. That's what they were forecasting was going to be in 2020. But now with everybody staying home, way more people are having side gigs now.
Yeah, and that just totally makes sense, like what Vic was saying about the $4.2 trillion industry. If you're going to get into a business, no matter what business that is, you want to get into a big space, because with a big space, it's more lucrative for you. And then for us to be a leader in such a big space, and a space that's not going to go away, it's not going to shrink. If you think about it, health and wellness is going to continue to grow every year, year after year, because really no one is ever going to want to look older than they actually are. And they'll always want to feel better, be in better health. So it's a great space to be in. And then this slide there's a whole bunch on here, but I just want you guys to see here that Jeff Olson in the left-hand side there, he's the founder and CEO. And when Vic and I got involved, we didn't know who Jeff Olson was, but we've learned over the last several years who he is and what a titan he is in the industry, and what he's what he's done and what he stands for and the kind of person he is. And the fact that his family is involved in this business is another thing that we loved, because our family's involved too. Our son, our daughter, both also build this business with us, so that we're kind of doing this as a almost like a family affair. You can see there's 7. Oh, and I wanted to mention too about Jeff. He also wrote, he was the author of The Slight Edge. It's a great book. He wrote that book long before Neora was ever around. He wrote that not about Neora. He wrote that as just a philosophy of living properly and basically achieving in life. And it's a philosophy of achievement. And it's a great book. I know a lot of universities have had it read, especially for their athletic departments. And it's phenomenal. You get that when you get started in the business. So that's wonderful. Then you can see here the products that we have. We have a bunch of innovative products, exclusive proprietary ingredients. Vic talked a little bit about barriers of entry. And here's the important part about barriers of entry. People think that you need a patent to protect you. All of our stuff is patented. We have patents, so many, not only US patents, but global patents that protect us, but they're only a piece of paper. People can still copy those patents and still cheat you, cheat us, cheat the business, right, by counterfeiting the product. But what Jeff did was he made it an emphasis to put barriers of entry in on all of our products, so that it's nearly impossible, if not impossible, for someone to come and counterfeit and produce and copy what we have. So it protects all of us, and that's crazy important. Another thing that Vic and I really love is in the bottom left corner. It talks about how we give back, or how, when I say we, how the company Neora gives back. They're very charitable, and they always have been, and they haven't started the charity now that they're super successful, and it's been 9 years. They did it from day one. They've always given back, and we've always thought that was really important. In the middle of the screen there, you see Inc., the Inc. 500. Inc. magazine tracks U.S. companies, U.S. privately held companies, and Forbes, they basically track all of the publicly traded companies. So since we're not a publicly traded company, Neora is a privately held company. It's tracked by Inc. We were tracked on the Inc. 500. The very first year that we were able to be on that list, we were on the list, and you can see where we ranked. We've had great sales. We're in the DSA top 20 the last 3 years running, and we're starting our global. We've actually started the global expansion a few years ago, but we're really pushing forward on that global expansion. So now's a really great time to get involved in the business, because we're doing business all around the world.
Oops.
And then you can see on the next one here, this one is kind of, it's almost self-evident, right? You can see the old style of business isn't the way we do business anymore. And before this whole pandemic, before this craziness happened, you guys could see that business had been changing for the last 10, especially in the last 5 years. Brick and mortar businesses were closing left and right. Everybody was going to online businesses, e-commerce, and people were leveraging social media. Well, we're a step ahead of that, because that's exactly what we've been doing, and we've been doing it for 9 years now. It's an e-commerce business, and we leverage social media. And the great thing about it is you don't have to know anything about e-commerce. You personally don't have to know anything about social media. I didn't. I didn't know anything about it, right? But what's great about it is there's a plan to help train you and help get you everything you need to know and get you up to speed through this Neora system. And Vic always talks about the 2 Bs. I'll let you run away with that.
Just honestly, if you're thinking, gosh, when is now the time to start an online business? Should I be doing this now in this, crazy time that it is? And historically, it's proven that the 2 Bs excel and actually grew during the Great Depression, and actually in recent history in 2008 and even more recent than that. And so the 2 Bs are booze and beauty because people don't want to look bad when they're not feeling great about themselves or their finances. So there's always going to be either people drinking their cares away in tough times, but then also wanting to feel good about how they look. So I actually had some friends say, well, aren't you worried? This was back in March. Are you worried? I said, absolutely not. Because you could actually go back to the Great Depression and see how that was the case, that lipstick and beauty products sold their socks off and had massive success, and same with booze. And so I love comparing that to now, because that's, again, the space we're in. We're in beauty and wellness, and now the world is wanting to become more and more wellness. And again, I love to throw this slide back in because it just ties it all in. This is the company you want to be with. Oh, so the stimulus package, I just threw this in. Neora doesn't say this. We like to have a little fun, like I said, with everything going on. There is a Neora stimulus package. So now we have changed how you get started. It used to be the only way to get started in your business was $500 or $1,000. But now you can start in the US for 20 and 27 in Canada. Do you want to do the rest?
I just love how that the company has kind of adjusted for what's going on. And that's what I love about this company is they keep track of what's happening and continually adjust to make things work for all of us. And knowing that there's a lot of people that are kind of hurting right now, that they probably don't have $500 to $1,000 to spend on getting started in the business. Some do, and that's fine. But if you don't, that's fine. You can get started for, like Vic said, as little as $20 in the US, $27 Canadian. And you're going to get everything you got with the other style of business. Anything, you get the whole thing. You get the website. You're going to get your back office. You get everything you need. It's like a business in a box for $20 US, 27 Canadian. It's unbelievable. And then here's the different ways you can get started. Besides the $20 to get your business started, you get started with one of these, the skincare essentials pack, the hair care essentials pack, or a wellness essentials pack. You can kind of pick where you want your business to go. If you're really into wellness, go with wellness. If you're really into skincare, go with skincare. If you're into hair care, then you can go with the hair care. But the reason why you want to get these essential packs is it gives you some product that you can share, that you can not only use yourself, but you can share with other people, because that's how we built our business, is by sharing this product, because the product works. If the product didn't work, we wouldn't want to share any of it, right? But knowing that the product works, knowing that our product is built and backed in science, we know for a fact it works. There's no doubt about it. We don't need a clinical trial of anybody. Yeah. Those have been done scientifically. We know for a fact it works. We just want to get it in the hands of as many people as we can for them to try it themselves. And then they're going to say the same things that we said when we tried the product, like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And if you're into all those things, skincare, hair care, and wellness, the holistic pack, the ultimate holistic pack, are your best values.
And here's the Canadian one.
Yeah, and we have the Canadian.
So it's cool. Yeah. So no matter where you are, and also we're in Australia, we're in Europe, they all have similar packs per country. So love it, love it, love it. And I threw this in because I wanted you to know, any of you watching this before Monday, now would be the time. You want to get started with one of those packs, because this goes away on Monday after midnight Texas time, Central Time. So you get 3 coupons. If you come in, everybody has to come in with the 20 or 27, and then you layer on one of these packs. But if you do the essentials, you get 3 $10 off coupons to then use those to share with friends, to order product, to become a new customer of yours, or you can actually help your friends become a new brand partner. This is new. Last month we had coupons, but it could only be used for customers. This month you can actually tell a friend and say, hey, join this business with me. Let's do this together. And they get $10 off. And the coupons are good for 30 days, but you only have until Monday to get one of these essentials packs in order to get those coupons. You get 6 if you choose to do the 500 pack, and you get 9 if you get the biggest granddaddy of them all, which is really cool to also have that.
Yeah, and then it's more than just what we just explained to you. There's so much more to it. You look at those pictures and see all the people in there. We're in a couple of the pictures ourselves, and some other people that are on this, that I know that were on this live here, they're also in this picture. They send us on incentive trips, which is completely paid for by Neora. They're at 5-star resorts. There's a luxury car bonus. And what I've seen in those luxury car bonuses is usually only the top people in the company get those luxury car bonus, or get that car bonus, whatever it is, whether it's a pink Cadillac or a Buick or whatever that is. Well, here in the US, Neora allows us to get Lexus vehicles, and and that car bonus comes very early on in the business. So we earned it, or just within a few months of being in the business. And that's awful. And how nice is that to be able to have that bonus? And it's different vehicle makes in different countries. Some it's Mercedes, some it's Audi. Here in the US it is, and also in Canada it is Lexus. And then there's lifestyle bonuses. The lifestyle bonuses are just basically extra money that they give you for just basically building your home-based business. And I'll tell you, if you think about it too, how many other companies do that? I know the company that I work for, which was the city of Los Angeles, they didn't give me a car bonus. Of course, I had a car when I was at work, and it was a black and white, and it was a Ford, and it was nothing special. But they didn't give me anything to drive to and from work in, and they certainly didn't send me on any lavish vacations. In fact, they probably discouraged me from going on lavish vacations and stay working. And then so basically, at the end, this may not be for you, and that's okay. And it's not for everyone, and we get that. But if you're intrigued by it, you can either sign on and become a customer and just try the products, and whoever invited you on will help you to find out what products that would best suit your life and your lifestyle. But if there's a part of you that thinks that, wow, this business may be for me, maybe it is what I've been waiting for, maybe it's been what I've been praying for. And if you go away tonight and you don't give it another thought, then it really isn't for you. But if you think about it after you're off of this call here, or this Zoom, or whatever you want to call it, and you think about it, and you think, gosh, what if? I encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to get you some more information, because if I can share anything with y'all, it's just that it has changed our lives. I don't even recognize our lives now. It's changing. Like Vic said earlier, that this is what we do full time now. And I told you what I did for a living, and I actually was able to retire from that job 9 years earlier than I originally planned. I planned on doing 30 years with the city of Los Angeles. I ended up doing 21 years, retired early, because I didn't need to do that anymore. I didn't need to work there anymore. I didn't need that, because that job wasn't the same as what it was when I signed up for it. Now, I really wasn't having a lot of fun with it. I was having fun with this. And this replaced that income. So guys, if you think you might want something like that for yourselves, an option down the road to be able to walk away from your job if you so choose, and you don't have to, this is certainly a way to do it.
So yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys.